back to a new video. So it has been a minute since I have vlogged, and I really missed picking up the camera and just like vlogging my daily life. And I finally feel a little bit more settled, I guess is a good word to say, because we moved, it's been like 2 months now, but we moved in May, and so we were moving from one apartment to the one that we're in now. And I've also been studying for the LSAT, you know, working full-time and just trying to like get back in the groove. We also had like a few random vacations that we went on, so like everything has just been kind of crazy and like really busy. So it finally feels a little bit more settled now, so I figured why not pick up the camera and film a new YouTube video for this week. So this is really just gonna be like a random week in my life type of video. I'm gonna be doing, you know, I'm gonna be doing the usual stuff: reading, studying for the LSAT, working out, you know, drinking coffees. All of my favorite things are just gonna happen in this video. But yeah, I just had some stuff to catch you guys up on, which we'll get through like as the video goes on. But I am just really excited to be vlogging again. I can't figure out where this hair is sticking up, but yeah, I'm just really excited to be vlogging again. So yeah, today is Wednesday. It's currently like 1:15. I'm working, but I'm on like a little break right now. So yeah, just randomly in the middle of the day, already this morning I went on a walk. I ordered some groceries, had those delivered. I did some work for my second job because I'm currently working 2 jobs. So I did some work for that. I've been filming a TikTok, and I ordered some Starbucks off of Uber Eats. I just really wanted coffee, and there was no other coffee shops on Uber Eats that were nearby that could deliver, so I just did Starbucks. But yeah, that's all we've done so far for today. For the rest of the day, I need to finish work. I log off at 6 today, and then I really need to study for the LSAT this evening. So those are my biggest things. And then I also want to go walk at the park that's near me and get some reading done there, hopefully. It's just a beautiful day, so it would be really nice to read at the park and get some laps in there as well. So yeah, that is my plans for the rest of the day. I'll take you guys along with me and let you know later on like what I'm reading and kind of what we're doing throughout the day. So I'll see you guys in the next clips. About to go on my walk, and these are the vibes. Whimsy Goth is the vibes for tonight. Has some good stuff on there. Good morning. It is the next day. If I sound a little funny, my allergies are attacking me this morning. But it's the next morning, and I'm about to go on a walk with Marty, and I'm also gonna listen to a podcast. Last night I ended up walking 45 minutes, and I listened to a podcast called The Psychology of Your 20s. And it was all about like why we grieve our past selves and nostalgia and all that, and that really helped me during my 45-minute walk. So I was able to hit almost 8,500 steps, which is really difficult for me for some reason. So now I think what I'm going to do every time I walk is listen to a podcast or music, because I started off with that 90s like whimsical playlist, and then I got kind of bored, so I put a podcast on, and that helped. So I'm going to do that again today. I'm going to listen to the Mel Robbins podcast, the 13 Things I Wish I Knew in My 20s. I'm going to listen to that while I walk him, and then I'm going to come home, make some breakfast, and then I got to start work and start the like whole boring day. But I'm going to try and make it fun and try and like have a good day. The apartment is looking beautiful right now. It's a sunny day. It's going to be nice out, so we're going to make the most of this together, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me. I am listening to that playlist while reading We Used to Live Here. I started this today. because I saw Heather McClary. She just did a video reading horror for the weekend or something like that, and she was reading this book and she said that it was so good and that it reminded her that the writing kind of reminded her of Longlegs, and I absolutely loved that movie. I loved everything about it. I loved the story, I loved the way it was filmed, I loved the actors in it, just everything. I was spooked, but it was such a good movie. And when she said that, and she said that when she was finished reading this book, she felt so uneasy and just like, yeah, just really uneasy, I knew I had to pick up this book and start reading it. Also, please ignore all this going on in the background. I need to clear that off. But yeah, as soon as she said that, I was like, yeah, I have to read this. So I started it today while I was working when I had like some downtime, and I'm so intrigued. Like, I need to know what's happening. I'm really enjoying it. I really like the writing style. It's spooky. It's raining outside right now. It's gloomy. It's Thursday. It is 7:15. I ended up logging off of work a little early this evening, so I just want to dedicate the evening to reading. I'm making dinner. I'm making chicken with some mashed potatoes and veggies. So yeah, while I cook, I'm just going to read and listen to this playlist and just have like a wannabe fall type of night. But I'm really enjoying this right now, so I wanted to let you guys know. I feel like I'm finally out of my reading slump. I've been in a reading slump so bad for the past few months, and it's been really bumming me out because I want to read. I just cannot seem to find anything that sticks, and it finally feels like this is sticking. Like, I actually feel excited about reading it, so I'm just gonna read all evening. I am on page 70, so I'm about 23% of the way through the book. So I'm so excited, and I'll keep you guys updated as I keep reading. So proper. Good morning. We are in my lovely reading nook right now, and I have yet to ever film out here, so I figured why not do a little book update while I'm out here in the reading nook. So it is currently Tuesday. It's the morning time, and this morning so far I just woke up, I went for a long walk, listened to an audiobook, which I'm really liking. I'll tell you guys about that later. But I listened to an audiobook during my walk, and then I walked Marty, just that usual stuff, and then I ate breakfast, and now I'm here. I'm about to start studying, and then I have to start work for the day. So I wanted to update you guys because I finished We Used to Live Here. I'll put the title right here because I don't have the physical book. I was reading it on my Kindle, but I finished that not last night but the night before, and it was so good. I definitely give it 5 stars. I feel like it's really difficult to talk about without giving like spoilers, but if you like, I'm trying to think like the best way to describe it. If you like liminal space horror, psychological thrillers, if you've watched the show From and you enjoyed that, I think you would enjoy this book, because From is my all-time favorite show, and it's like the plot isn't very similar, but like the way that I felt, but the way that I felt while watching From and then reading We Used to Live There, or We Used to Live Here, was very similar. So it was giving me similar vibes. So I definitely suggest if you like that show, to read that book because it was genuinely so good. I'm excited to see what they do with the movie adaptation for that book. But yes, so 5 stars, highly recommend that if you're in a thriller mood. It got me out of my reading slump. I've been in the worst reading slump of ever. Like, I've been in the worst reading slump in the past few months that I've ever been in. I hadn't finished a book, I think, since like April, and it's July. So I was really struggling. I would pick up a book. I had like a few books that I made it like 50-60% of the way through, but I could never like fully finish them. So this book I read in like 2.5 days, which is a record for me for a while, so I'm really excited. It got me out of my slump. And then other reading updates, I started Bloody Heart by Sophie Lark on my Kindle last night. I'll put that cover up here too. Really enjoyed that one, or not enjoyed, enjoying. I think I made it only through like almost 20% of the book last night, so I'm gonna keep reading that book on my Kindle. And then on my walk today, I started an audiobook, which I'm not really an audiobook person, but wasn't in the mood for a podcast or music, so I was like, let me put on an audiobook. And it's the Lisa Jewell Don't Let Him In. I think that's her most recent release, and I love Lisa Jewell. She's one of my favorite thriller authors. So, oh sorry, the sun went away. But yeah, she's one of my favorite thriller authors, and she released that, so I was like, let me start this. And so far I really like it. I'm only on chapter 9, I think. Oh, this is spilling. I'm only on chapter 9, but I'm really enjoying what's happening so far. So yeah, so that's my reading update. I think I'm gonna end the vlog today. I think I'm gonna show you guys like the rest of my day. I plan to get some studying done, work, and then yeah, I'll end the vlog today. I feel like it was a pretty eventful vlog. I did quite a bit of stuff and got some good studying in, got some really good reading in, so I'm happy with it. So I'll see you guys in the next clips.